Hi crafters, it's Hannah here. This is the little project that I'm going to be showing you how to make today. It was inspired by one of my swaps from Telford on stage, and somebody on here asked me how to make it, so I took it all apart and found out how to make it. So this is what we're going to be making. It's a cute little box, so stay tuned and let's get started. 4.5 by 4.5, and then we're going to score this at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides, and this is going to be the base of our box. And that side 1.5, and then we need two pieces of whisper white. I've done one already, and this is cut at 4 2/8 by 4 2/8 by 2 2/8, and this you're going to score at 2 1/8, which is, no, hang on, 2/8 or 1/8, hang on, 1/16, sorry, 2 1/16. So that's just this little line next to the 2. And then what you're going to do, you've got 2 squares there. One square you need to score diagonally across, and zoom in so you can see. So I've got my score line in the middle there, and I'm just going to line that corner and where that score line is there with the cutting track, and I'm just going to score and then turn it and line up that point and where the score line is in the middle with the cutting track again, and score. And then on this square we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to cut. So you're going to line up that score line and that corner with the cutting track like so, and then this one I'll just line the bottom of the triangle, line the bottom of the triangle up with one of the lines, and then that point with the cutting track to make sure it's straight. So this box was inspired by one of the swaps that I received at Telford, and on the video where I was showing them, someone asked how it was made, so I said I would have a look to see if I could figure it out for them. And basically how I did that was by ripping apart the box. That was the only way I could work out how it was put together. So unfortunately I kind of destroyed it, but I can recreate it. So yeah. And we're just going to fold on all the score lines, and then on this one you can see I've already folded on the score line and cut one of the score lines into the center. So I'll show you on this one. Just fold on those score lines and burnish, and then for this one, if this piece you cut that line, this one you have to just cut the opposite line there. So just cut up to the middle like so, and then with the box base you're just going to cut straight up the one section to that first score line, and then mitre that tab, and do that on all 4 sides as well. So yeah, I had to destroy the box I received at Swaps, but I learned how to make it, so, and it is really quick, and once you actually get into it once you've figured out how it's done, I should say, it's not too bad. So, last one. There we go. Let's get all these bits out of the way. And then we're just going to put this together. Where's my fast fuse? I'm just going to put adhesive on all of the tabs. Oh man, my fast fuse has gone squiffy. There we go. That's better. I don't know if you could see there that when I was rolling it, it was. So I just had to do a quick battery change. What was I saying? If you notice that your fuse isn't rolling out neatly, sometimes the plastic that it's on can sort of jump off the roller. So you just need to pull it back over so it's neatly on that roller there. So that's just a tip for you, she says. And then after that it should just roll out better again. Yeah. Anyway, so just going to fold up the sides of the box. Very simple. And what you could do, what I should have done, is also just trim off the tabs a little bit. Doesn't really matter, it just folds in just a smidge easier. So then just with my bone folder, I'm just going to press those sides down. Make sure they're stuck really well. Okay, now for our side tabby things, we're going to decorate these. This is some of the Candy Cane Lane Designer Series paper, and this is a square that is, what was it, 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. So what we got to do is, could use this trimmer for this. We'll just cut it in half and then cut those halves in half. So you've got some little triangles to decorate the lid. You don't need all of, you only need 3 per side. So I think that is enough. Yep. And we're going to get some Tombow. And right, okay, so this flap that's cut is going to be folded under, so you don't want to put any on this flap there, but on the other 3. So just make sure you don't put it on, decorate the wrong one. You would just have to, well, you could still put it together, it wouldn't make that big of a difference, but it's just unnecessary for it to be there. And I just thought this would be easier to do before putting it together, but also you could do it afterwards. Whoops. And using the Tombow just gives you that little bit of wiggle room to make sure it's in the right spot. And one more. Okay. And the same on this side. So this flap is the one that's going to tuck under, so you don't want to stick paper on that one. And I'll probably oops. Okay. So now you've got those 3 pieces on. you're going to put some adhesive before we stick it together with this little tab piece. You just need to cut a little wedge off the edge there, off the middle bit there, and before you stick it, just put it together and have a look to see if it fits neatly and if you need to trim any of this corner off. So you can see that I do, so I'm just going to trim off a smidge just like that. So now it will fit nicely there, and I'm just going to do the same on the other one. So just cut a little wedge out that centre piece, and I'm just going to cut a bit off there. Okay, now I'm going to put some fast fuse on this bit and this one. Okay, and close that up and just line up that corner edge there. Same on this one, line up that edge. Okay, so then these will fit onto your box this way. So these two flaps will need to be stuck down. I'm trying to think which, it doesn't really matter which way around you put it, because you can test it to see which one you prefer, but it's all pretty much the same. So actually I'm going to use fast fuse. So you want it just on the flap. Oops, that'll do. So then, just pop that one off. Just fit it into place without sticking it down. Make sure it's in the right position, and then press that down, and you can fold that line back like so, and then the same with the other side. So just place it in position before you stick it down. Have a look all around, see if it's okay, and then press it down. Okay, and that is the little box done. So for the closure on this one, I have got a circle of real red, and that is, I'll tell you how big it is in a second. 1 1¼ inch circle. And then I've got another piece of the candy cane lane designer series paper, and I just want this star. So I'm going to cut that out, and it won't take a second. Keep your scissors still and move the paper, and I'm just leaving a little border around the edge. Okay, and just take your time, work your way around the star. Oops, just neaten that side up a little bit. Okay, so that's our star, and that is going to sit on there, and I think I will pop that up on dimensionals, but I haven't got any. I need to order some. So I have got the foam strips that we do. So I'm just going to take a piece of that, chop it in, chop a little piece off, and stick that on top of our circle. These are a little bit thicker than the dimensionals, but that's fine. And then I need 2. So basically what you're going to do, this is going to sit on top that you need a dimensional either side of the closure. So I need a piece that side and that side. So one side of the circle and then a piece the other side. You don't need a lot. You probably just, if you've got the ordinary dimensionals, just chop one in half and that would be big enough. And this is what will keep the box closed until whoever receives it, and then they can, if you take a little bit of the sticky off, then one side will probably pop up easier. So just squeezing the lid together and placing that on top, and that will keep it closed. And I just want a rhinestone for the top of the star, the middle of the star I should say. Oops. There we go. Okay, and that is our project for today. I hope you like it, and I forget the name of the who asked me how to make this, but I will go back and look in my comments and I will leave you a comment. Hopefully, whoops, you'll see it, so you'll know how to make it. And if you didn't want to do the closure like that, I did have a go at another one and just tied some ribbon around it, and that kept it closed. I hadn't decorated this one or anything yet. I was just playing around with different closure ideas, so that's another way. And then you could just put a tag on top, but just stick it to one half of the box. So those are our little gift boxes. Please let me know if you give it a try. If you do, take some pictures and join me on my Facebook page and post them there, because I would love to see if you give this project a try. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing. Remember, I post, and also don't forget about the flash sale, the 24-hour sale that is on today. I did a live stream yesterday, so I'll leave a link somewhere for that in the information card probably. So yeah, go over to my website for all of the details, but these items are on offer for just 24 hours, so make sure you don't miss out. Get your deals now, get them quick, go now, shop. See you later, bye.